Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4138, if I can, as a special dedication to Daria. She's having trouble because this is a nightmarishly hard level, as we can tell by this deep blue background. We've got 30 moves to clear out 2 of these magic mixers, so we've got to get rid of these. If we get rid of just one, then we've also got the ticking time bombs coming down. I'm trying to remember having played this, and I think what happens, I remember somebody asking me a question about this, and he was frustrated because he wanted to know how many times these needed to be hit, because he kept sending out fish, and the fish kept nibbling away, and it didn't do anything. And I think in this case, it's just that the fish don't do anything. The fish used to attack lots of different things, and so they were programmed to go after them. And then, of course, King changed things around, and when they did so, then the fish no longer had any impact over here. But they didn't change the programming, so they still have the fish on the board, and the fish still go this way. Very frustrating. I see that we've got these removable candy cane fences. So if I hit this 3 times, each time I hit it, it'll take away a layer. For these, I have to hit them anywhere between 3 to 6 times in order to get them to explode. I could come in with, a whole bunch of, up to 12 of these lolly hammers and just hit these repeatedly until they go. And actually, if I hit one, then, and it blows up, if I hit it to its completion and it blows up, it would strike against this, so then I wouldn't need quite 12. If we indeed have to hit them 6 times. Anyway, all of that being said, I want to show you something else that's usually peculiar about these ingredient levels, or I should say mission completion levels, that is a bit bizarre. If I exit here, and I see, we can tell it's that nightmarishly hard level. If I see that I can bring in a lucky candy always corresponds directly to order fulfillment. So if I bring in a lucky candy, it should spawn more of those magic mixers. It does not. The lucky candies on these boards where we have to collect the magic mixers, and sometimes if it says we have to collect other things that aren't very normal, it won't actually spawn these when we have the lucky candies. So we just want to ignore that lucky candy option completely. Alright, so look at this. I didn't mean to get a better setup, but I did get a much better setup here. I'm going to go for a lucky candy, and then I could go for a striped or a wrapped. Wrapped aren't very valuable here because I need the stripe to reach down here. So I'm going to do this. Now, because this is in this column, if I take out a purple, this will automatically turn into a stripe and hit this once. If I go like this, it takes away this stripe so nothing hits here, and then this might go horizontally instead of vertically, and then I don't get the stripe. So I have to decide what I want to do here. Now notice that these are about to explode with something. Every 3 turns that I take that I don't hit these with something, they will spew something out, although they probably will have a hard time. I think that what they do is they spew out licorice twirls that we only get if we open this up, so maybe we don't even want to open this up. Alright, a lot to consider here. I don't want to do this just because it's going to hit this over and over, because again, as I recall, those bobbers, the fish from the bobbers, don't do anything to help us. I think what I want to do, I've got 1 potential purple aimed here and 1 potential purple aimed here. I'm going to hold off just a bit and see what else can happen. Okay, so this did fill with this licorice. I could do this and make another color bomb and set this off. I could do this and set both of these off. I'm going to do this. Why not, right? And then I'm going to take out all orange from the board. That's going to set this off. And then instead of just taking this out, see these, the color bombs on here aren't as good as stripes. And especially the striped wrapped combo, it's going to hit both of these. It's also going to hit this. I don't mind kind of wasting that one. And I am going to take out some licorice as I go. So let's see what these fish do. They hit here, and I think that they make no impact whatsoever. If I put these green together, I think I can get the orange to come together. They did. They're not in the right spot, but maybe I'll be able to slide them over some. if I can line that up again with here. Maybe I can slide this over some. It's going to be tough to do. Oh, there we go. There's my orange slid over. Let's see, take out some of that licorice. Licorice is just a big old blocker. Gets in my way. I don't need it there. I don't have too many moves left. Huh. Have not been able to move that over. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and strike there. I could have moved it over even more, but I haven't been paying attention to how many times I've actually struck these guys and which one needed more help. Now, if I could get a purple over here, then I could slide this through, and that would be nice. But I don't see that happening yet. And I do want to make moves right in this area. That's where I'm going to have the most impact because I need to get the stripes going. I think I'm going to waste that one because I think I'll have a better shot of trying to get something together here. So here we go. Oh, stink, all that green was built up. I do have 2 green over on this side. And I think I kind of have to go for this here. Oh, they went horizontally. That's a shame. Now with nightmarishly hard levels, I don't expect to get these done the first time round. Although I had some nice luck on this board, I have to say I was a bit hopeful. This is the point where if you've had some luck and you know you've struck these a few times, you may want to invest those lolly hammers. But I'm going to keep going with this and see what I can do. Now I have the opportunity to exit and enter over and over without losing any lives to see if I can get a better setup. But a lot of people don't have that anymore. So I'm not going to actually try for that. Look at this. This is going to hit this once and this once, plus it's going to set this off, which will hit this once. This does no good for me unless I could pair it with the stripe. The potential for that is low, and the potential to mess up this is high. So I'm going to take this right away. So now I've struck this twice and this once. Fish don't count. I know that's not in the right spot, but we have had success in moving some of them over. I could try to get a color bomb here. I think what I'm going to do is this. If I can pair it up with a wrapped candy, that would be good. Oh, here's a stripe for us. Even better than a color bomb in a lot of instances. I'm going to go ahead and just put those two together. Still did not make my color bomb, and I don't really have a lot of good opportunities here to do much. Yuck. Oh, now I have a wrapped candy. If I can get it with a stripe, then we can at least hit this guy, right? And we can take out some of that licorice that gets in the way. There we go. Sure, fish, pretend like you're helping me. I think that's one of the really tricky parts of this board. The fish are just no help, and if we focus on this and we're relying on them to help, not only are we disappointed, we're investing our resources in something that's never going to help. Now this is going the wrong way, but 2 wrongs make a right, so if I could get another stripe next to that, it might help. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. See about setting this up. Oh, there we go. There's a stripe I need. If I can get there from here, we'll take out this. See what we can do to change things up a bit. Okay, so we get that struck. I did stop paying attention again as to which side needed more help, which is a shame because now I've got this. And I should go, there we go. So that hit, and it also blew that up a bit. Ticking time bomb set at 10. That's interesting information, but it doesn't matter to me. I only have 2 moves, so it's not going to hurt me. But for the future, that's important. Oh my goodness, it gave me the win. So there is a glitch here that for some reason gave me the win. Sometimes on these levels where you have to collect something, I've only noticed these before with yellow candies, but sometimes on these levels, when you make a combo of some sorts, it'll glitch and it'll give you the benefit of collecting that last yellow, or in this case it looks like that last spawner. So this is definitely a glitch level. I'm going to go ahead and put it out. You can see where the glitch occurred because I was not paying attention to that little area to show when or why. I was just making moves. It appears that it was at the very last move. So if you can duplicate that glitch, that's another way to win. Daria, I wish that this had been a clean win, but at least I've tried to explain what needs to happen, and I've shown the potential, at least, for some folks to get a glitch on this. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put those below. This is a glitch I'm not going to report to King because this is a good glitch. This is one we can exploit. And as always, thanks so much for watching.